Today, you have a really cool opportunity. If you let it happen, today could be the first day of the rest of your life. Okay, that's pretty dramatic, but the adage still applies if you're willing to change your mindset just a little bit. Hi, I'm Steve Kam, rebel leader of nerdfitness.com, and I want to share a quick video with you today about a quote that I recently heard. The quote comes from a gentleman named Alan Watts, and his quote says, "You are under no obligation to be the same person you were 5 minutes ago." Think about that for a second. Think of how powerful that message is. Depending on where you are in your life, you are a conglomeration of every decision and every habit you have made up until this point. Whether you're overweight, underweight, in a job that you don't like, shy, introverted, outgoing, happy, sad, whatever it may be, it is this weird conglomeration of your biochemistry and your upbringing and your genetics and the choices you've made and the way that you build habits. Now, if you're in a place that you're not happy with, you might be looking at your past and thinking to yourself, this is just who I am and this is how I have to be. Think about that quote again. You are under no obligation to be who you were 5 minutes ago. Yes, on the outside, change might take quite a bit of time. However, change can happen in an instant. That change might be tiny, and it might be only internal, but that change can be something that catapults you into a different level in your life. Let me explain. As another saying goes, if you always do what you've always done, you'll always get what you've always got. So, if you want to get something different, that means you need to act differently. So why not start immediately? Like right now, you're going to decide that you are no longer the person you were 5 minutes ago. Whatever baggage that person might have had, that's the old you. That is, you can non-judgmentally look at that person and say, okay, that person got it to this point. In order for me to get it from here to the next point, I have to do things differently. So as we've learned from The Lion King and Rafiki, yes, the past can hurt, but we can learn from it.
Ah, you see?
So, look at who you were and how you got to be there. Understand that if you're going to be different, if you're going to reach another level, you have to act differently. So simply decide, starting right now, to act differently. Every decision you make from this point forward, simply ask yourself, what does this new leveled up version of myself, what would that person do in this situation? And then do that. So maybe you're introverted and shy and you suddenly decide, what if I'm going to act and be different? The new version of me is not shy, but rather outgoing. You use 20 seconds of courage and say, go up to somebody and talk to them or ask them out on a date. The adage, fake it till you make it, that kind of applies in this situation too. So internally, as you're changing and you're asking yourself, what does the new version of me do in this situation? Again, it doesn't matter what kind of baggage the old version of you had. That is a different person that no longer applies. You're simply going to move forward and act in a new way, like this new version of you. And what else does this new version of you do? Does this version of you go to bed early? Actually go to the gym? Actually finish a project? Say yes and keep your habits? Not live in a dirty apartment? Whatever it may be. Again, however you used to live, you are under no obligation to continue being that person. So I want to hear from you below. Leave a comment and let me know specifically what's one thing this new version of you is going to do and how you're going to change. And if you haven't already done so, make sure you just subscribe to this YouTube channel and check out nerdfitness.com where you can create your own free character and learn more ways to level up your life.